Good evening, friends. Now we are discussing Introduction to Compressible Flow in module number 5 of the subject Fluid Mechanics. What is compressible flow? So it is the flow in which the fluid density changes during the flow significantly. So if the density of the fluid is changing during its flow, so the flow will be called as compressible flow. So how to decide whether the flow is compressible or not will be decided by the Mach number. So it is the ratio of the flow velocity to the sound velocity. Here sound means the disturbance created. So the disturbance wave velocity and the flow velocity. So that is the fluid flow velocity to sound wave velocity ratio. V by C is called as Mach number. So if this Mach number is greater than 0.3, the flow is considered as compressible. We have basic thermodynamic relations with respect to this fluid flow. The first one is the characteristic equation of state. So a gas will be called as the perfect gas or the ideal gas if it conforms to the relation between, that is if it satisfies the relation between pressure and volume, that is the product of pressure and volume proportional to the absolute temperature T. So PV is equal to RT. So if this condition is satisfied, so the gas will be called as the perfect gas. So this is the law which is taken in general form containing both Boyle's law and the Charles law. Then specific heat of the gas. So we have here the heat required to rise the temperature of unit mass of the gas by 1 degree centigrade or 1 degree Kelvin when the volume is kept constant, that is at a constant volume, the specific heat of the gas, the keeping volume as constant, so the quantity of heat required when the volume is constant to rise the temperature of unit mass of the gas through 1 degree centigrade or 1 degree Kelvin, or at constant pressure what is the quantity of heat required to rise the temperature. That is called as specific heat of gas. Then internal energy, it is the amount of heat energy stored in the gas. So this internal energy is the function of temperature only. So then enthalpy, so that is capital H. So it is a thermodynamic quantity, so which is equal to the total heat content of a system. So enthalpy is equal to the total heat content of the system. So it is equal to the internal energy U of the system plus the product of the pressure and volume. So enthalpy is the sum of internal energy U plus the product of pressure and volume. So enthalpy is given by the equation H is equal to U plus PV. So here we have a video on internal energy of the gas of thermodynamic systems about enthalpy.
Hi there. Internal energy is a very important concept in study of thermodynamic systems. In this video, we will discuss the concept of internal energy of a gas. A monoatomic molecule has translation energy. So the molecule can move in all the three directions, and the energy for this is given as 3 by 2 kT for the 3 dimensions, and it has rotational energy. However, in case of a monatomic molecule, the rotational energy is nearly zero. It is very small. Similarly, a diatomic molecule has three types of energy. It has translational energy along the three directions. given as 3 by 2 kT, where K is the Boltzmann constant. It has rotational energy, and this rotational energy is given as kT. And it has vibrational energy at high temperatures, also given as kT. So the total energy of a diatomic molecule is a sum of these three energies. So the internal energy of a gas is the sum of kinetic energy of all the molecules of the gas, which means we add up the translational energy, the rotational energy, the vibrational energy of each of the molecules, and this gives us the total kinetic energy, and this is represented as delta U, or internal energy of the gas. Note that the internal energy of the gas depends only on the temperature of the gas. So we can increase the internal energy of the gas by heating the gas. So when we heat the gas, the kinetic energy of the molecules go up, and in turn the temperature of the gas goes up. Similarly, when we compress the gas or increase pressure on the gas, there is lesser space for the molecules and they hit each other and the walls of the container more frequently. And this increases their kinetic energy and in turn increases the temperature. So the internal energy of the gas is a representation of the total kinetic energy of all the molecules in the gas, and it depends on the temperature of the gas. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so internal energy plus the product of pressure and volume. The sum of internal energy and the product of pressure and volume. So U plus PV will give the enthalpy of the system. So enthalpy is a thermodynamic quantity which is equal to the total heat content of the system. So basically, so we have the concepts of thermodynamics like equation of state. So that is PV is equal to RT. So if the combination of Boyle's law and Charles law is satisfied by the gas, so the gas will be called as the ideal gas or the perfect gas. So, and then we have the specific heat of the gas at constant volume and specific heat of the gas at constant pressure. Then internal energy. So that is the amount of heat energy stored in the gas, what we have seen in the video just now. And then we have the enthalpy. Thank you, friends.